Hello, my name is Chastity Hayes, and I am a student at Grand Canyon University in the secondary education with an emphasis in mathematics program. Working in a classroom, be it a regular or special needs class, requires certain dispositions to successfully promote growth in students, both academically and mentally. Maintaining fairness and respect for all students are key factors for success in the classroom. Having dedication and compassion are also highly valued dispositions for teachers working within a special needs class. Both work together within a class. Teachers dedicated to teaching and showing compassion to all their students ensure that their students receive the best possible education and feel supported in any situation. This, in turn, will promote a better classroom management as well as a better rapport with each of my students. Within working in a classroom, there are four primary dispositions that I feel that all teachers need to have and possess. We need to have a respect and a diversity for others. We need to be fair. We need to be compassionate, and we need to show dedication to teaching. For me, I feel that prior to me actually going into the classroom, the dedication aspect is something that I probably would need to work on, seeing as I haven't actually become a teacher yet. Having that commitment to the profession of teaching and actually being professionally active are things that probably would need to be worked on only because I do need more experience within that classroom. Being a teacher is, you're going to be a lifelong learner. You're learning at all times, and I feel that that's something that you cannot possess prior to becoming a teacher. You need that experience first, and then you can grow to become a better teacher and build better relationships with all your students. A successful educator will instill knowledge, wisdom, and will facilitate the growth of all of their students. I feel that that's the primary function of any educator, regardless of how they may view others or anything. It doesn't matter what kind of students you're teaching. It could be students with disabilities, regular general education students. None of this should change. I feel that legal and ethical decisions made within the classroom should never vary. A teacher is supposed to be an impartial leader, meaning all judgments in the classroom and in the school are passed with the best interest of the student in mind. An educator is able to make an ethical and legal decisions for students with any disabilities or without disabilities by seeking first to understand, then to be understood. And I feel that that is something that is very important for all educators. Teachers are very important. They have significant and lifelong impacts on all students that they come across. This impact involves not only the teaching of any particular academic skills, but it's also important with the fostering of the student's self-esteem. Reinforcing self-esteem in the classroom is associated with increased motivation and learning. So, because of this, the teacher is for the primary influence for any psychological and moral development in adolescents. We're the ones that will help build them up, or we can bring them down. That is why teachers are so important. I'm able to uphold the expectations of the profession of being a teacher through professionalism and maintaining a level of privacy for my students. And those are both things that are very important to establishing and maintaining strong teacher-student relationships. They're important with maintaining and promoting strong peer-to-peer relationships as well. I guess the best way I can show that I will be upholding, the privacy and any of the ethics and codes related to students. If I'm dealing with students with disabilities have IEPs, and they should never have their IEP snapshot visible in plain sight. When we prepare lesson plans, list accommodations as means of differentiation that can be applied to all of our students. We should encourage heterogeneous cooperative activities where students within small groups are given particular tasks and they have to collaborate to find a solution. It's best to for me, it would be best to stay active in organizations and committees that advocate for IEP services and also continue my education. These are all ways to uphold the professional ethics of being a teacher. As I've stated before, teachers are one of the primary influences in the development of our youth. And there are multiple ways that we can promote this in the classroom. For me, I feel that being a good role model is one way. It's important to use yourself as and it's important to use yourself and show your kids what an ethical professional looks like. Connecting the work in class to relevant content. It's good to take some of the things that we're learning in the classroom and pose a moral dilemma for the kids to try and understand. Make it connect to any character issues that students may go through. Keeping parents informed. As I've said, teachers are one of the primary influences in the development of students and kids. However, it starts at home. The parents are where it starts. So keep them involved. And another way to also promote moral development in the classroom, build trust. Listen to the students. Challenge the ideas that they're having and make them think. Don't challenge the actual child. And not only will that help with their moral development, that can also help with self-esteem and a multitude of other development growths that this child needs to go through.